Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is the 15th of January 2021 and I am safe indoors because there is an ice fog out there. Bugger that. That's all I can say. I ain't going out there. You can't make me. It ain't happening. No thank you. Poor Tanny, however, had to go out there because he had to go to work this morning. He's out there for the... he's going to be working until about 12 o'clock today, and then he's possibly taking someone home who lives a couple of hours away. So he may not be home till this afternoon. It's 20 past 8 in the morning and it's -2 Celsius. Yeah, no thanks. No. Although at some point I may need to go outside because I may need some bottles. And they're in the polytunnel because I keep my bottles, or my Coke bottles, empty Coke bottles, in the polytunnel because I use them sometimes as, you know, things like little greenhouse thingies. Anywho, I have a couple of videos that I am shooting this weekend. One of them is a liquid laundry, a laundry liquid recipe. It is something that I have made since the kids were knee-high. I haven't made it for quite a few years though. But when it was just me and the kids, we used to use it all the time. And it's, at the time, it was costing me less than $1, living in Australia at the time. And I was getting probably 80 washes out of it. And with 2 little kids, it's like, thank you very much. Okay. Here, I've managed to be able to make it for the grand total of £1.36, and I'll get 168 washes out of it because our washing machine here is a front loader and I'd only need 1/4 cup, not half a cup, which makes life amazing because at the moment a 2.5 litre bottle, which is half gallon, it's around a tenner. I'm going to get 2 gallons out of this, which is about 10 litres. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that because I'm very excited about it. It's something I've wanted to do for ages. Tanny's really up for it because, you know, he's a cheap Yorkshireman. Sorry, thrifty. He's thrifty. And I am frugal. He is thrifty, I am frugal. I'll also be filming part of the cooking with fresh herbs video this weekend as well. I've got a bit more to do on that, a little bit more work to do, but I wanted to get this done because we are at the point where we don't have any laundry liquid. So I'm using this moment to shine and prove a point to Tanny. So we're going to get that done. That's going to be amazing. I'm very excited about it. I'm hopefully going to get that up possibly by tonight if I'm really good. Yeah. So that'll be fun and games. So yeah, that's fun. Tis. He's so tired though. Poor Tanny. He is absolutely knackered. He can barely string a sentence together. Honestly, he can barely string a sentence together. And if you try and talk to him about anything before tomorrow, it's not going to be worthwhile trying because he's just exhausted. This week has been huge for him and he is knackered, beyond knackered. He's been transferred to different company now due to the issues that we've been having with his pay, etc., and the fact that the other company did not tell him that he would be self-assessing and that he would be classed as self-employed, which is why he didn't get pay slips. He wasn't getting pay slips, and we have to go through probably tomorrow morning his entire hours and timesheets from the day he started, so that we can then send his old boss his actual hours, because they weren't paying attention to them, and he's been underpaid for every week he worked there, and that's probably nearly 3 months. So thankfully the new boss actually sounds like he knows what he's doing, which is good, because he has 17,000 drivers to think about. Yeah. You know, so you'd think they'd get it right. So that's going to be a thing. Yeah, so it's all fun and games and all go here at the moment. The cat is trying to run under my feet because she's been a bit spoilt the last few days, while I've had a bit of the naughties going on as far as saying goodbye to certain foods, etc., and doing all of that. She's been getting quite a few treats because I just can't do it anymore. I just couldn't do it anymore. It was just like, oh God, no. Please don't make me. So there we go. What else? I don't know what else. There isn't anything else to tell you yet. There isn't. It's only 8:20 in the morning. Oh, I did go out by myself yesterday. That was exciting. Went to an appointment, had an appointment, got there half an hour early, and luckily the person that I was having the appointment with could see me half an hour earlier. So she just grabbed me and off we went. It was my one of the members of my mental health team. She's in charge of my mental health team, actually. She's amazing. She's about to send some kick-ass letters out to different people, and put rockets up people's butts. So I'm thinking that the idea of putting the garden in buckets this year might be a really, 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 really good one, because she's very good at letter writing. She's a bit scary, actually. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing, right? Bonus. What else? Oh, yeah, I've been doing a bit more work on the website. It's not quite there yet. I'm sorry. It's really just not quite there yet. I've had this whole week where I've just been focused on my self-care, and I did talk to her about this as well, and I said, look, it's kind of like when an alcoholic turns around and says, you know, they have that one too many, they end up in the hospital, they're having their stomach pumped, all of that, they have a crisis, they're in intensive care because of the ODing and what have you, and they have that crisis, and it's like, I need help. I need to do this. This is the only way it's going to happen. Well, that's what I did this week. I didn't put myself in hospital, thankfully, but it was enough for my stomach to actually... Do you know when you get to that point when you're eating Christmas dinner, okay, and you literally have to force your mouth open with the next forkful of food? That's the point I got to. That was the point I had to get to, where I just couldn't do it anymore when it came down to the meat, the cheese, the bread, the stuffs, right? Yeah. So after I had my appointment with her, that was really cool. I went off to B&M. I had to go and get Tanny some bungee cords and some e-cig juice because he was out. And after the week he's had, I am not having that man go without his e-cig juice, because frankly, I'm not putting myself through that. I'm not. So I got him 10 of the 4 boxes, the box of 4 bottles. I got him 10 of them Just literally went to the shelf and went whoomph in the basket. Cleared the shelf off. That was really cool. Went to Morrison's, grabbed a whole heap of fresh herbs and things, which are annual herbs, which there's no way I can grow them at the moment. I just don't have the window space. Well, I do. I mean, I could put them here, but the cat will eat them, which is why we can't put tomatoes and cucumbers there, because the cat will bloody eat them. We know this. It's happened. So, did that. Rang for a taxi to get home so I'd be in time for Niall's garden. So he was doing his very first live because he's got 10,000 subscribers. Amazing, amazing, amazing channel. If you haven't watched it, go and watch him. He's great. Makes me giggle so much. Such a lovely fella. And I learned so much from him. It's not even, I can't even describe. So, yeah. Then I was told there's no taxis for an hour and a half. I'm like, you what? Tanny's going to be home before I am. So I thought, okay, so I rang Tanny. Rang him. He goes, I'm not going to be home for 40 minutes. I said, there's not going to be a taxi for an hour and a half, honey. He's like, oh. So he came home, grabbed the car, dropped the van off, grabbed the car, came and got me. I was still home, but I missed the first 10 minutes. But it was awesome, okay? It was awesome. And, you know, he did so well, bless him. He's such a sweetheart. Anywho, honestly, I used to be a chef at Cranfield University, where they train and pilots for places like Ryanair and other airline pilots. I have this vague recollection when I see Niall that I might have used to feed him breakfast, possibly dinner. I don't know. It is quite possible I did. I don't know. I possibly never will know, but that's okay. I might actually ask you at some point, just be really cheeky and say, look, were you at Cranfield on these years? And if you were, hi. Anywho, I'm going to go. I have stuff to do. I have laundry detergent to make. I have a kitchen to find, because like I said, this week, write-off. It was a write-off, complete write-off. And other things to get on with. All from the safety and warmth from the inside of the house, because I ain't going out into Brigadoon out there. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Whatever you're doing this weekend, have a really, really awesome one. I will see you later on. Love you guys heaps. Blessings.